John, a quite incredible night really, 4-3 winners tonight against Hednesford at Barfold. Your first league win as gaffer, how was that for you?
Yeah, listen, I'm delighted. Obviously, I think anyone would be when they go 3-0 down and pull it back to get 3 goals back, before half time, making it 3-3, and then obviously to get the winner in the second half, which, I thought we controlled the game in the second half. I knew they was obviously going to have opportunities and chances, but I think to a man, we was excellent. The work rate, the desire, the attitude to try and win a game of football and then see it out was excellent. But, listen, I'm delighted. I'm delighted with the performance. Overall, really, I'll say, the first 15, 20 minutes wasn't really what we're looking for and what we're after, to concede for the 3 goals. But at the end of the day, sometimes that's going to happen. I think especially the first 2 was mistakes, which we're trying to cut down on them. We're trying to limit them. So that's an area obviously you can improve on. But at the end of the day, listen, they've come out 4-3 winners. They've won a game from being 3-0 down. So I can't criticise any one of them. I thought it was tremendous tonight.
It finished 4-3, and to be quite honest, it could have been 5, 6, 7 in the end.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when they went 3-0 up, I think we had 2 great chances, we hit the bar, and then we had one that just went wide, and, so you're thinking to yourself, we're going to create chances, we're going to get opportunities here, but I think, as soon as they got the 3rd goal, we just started to play on the front foot, take less touches, play forward, play in behind their defence, and make their defence work hard, and it paid off for us because obviously once we got the first, I think we had the momentum then, and we just kicked on.
So it's been a challenging, I suppose, couple of weeks since you came in, also mid-season, trying to implement new and different things. We felt like we've played well in quite a few games and not quite got our rewards. Does it feel pleasing that obviously we've got our rewards tonight?
Yeah, it does against a good side, and like you just mentioned there, I think there's been periods in games, in matches, previous matches, that we haven't got that little bit of luck, and I think we've said before that, the games that we've lost over the last couple of weeks, I think the teams we've played have had 4 shots and scored 3 goals, and listen, that's disappointing that you're conceding that many goals, but at the end of the day, we've got to look at it in a positive way, I suppose, and just try and build on cutting out them mistakes, cutting out them areas where we think we're lacking a little bit, and just be more positive and be more clinical going forward. And I think we was tonight. I think going forward we looked really strong.
I think it was a real kind of team performance. Every player on and off the pitch played their part. Just want to mention, obviously, Lewis is coming on loan, and so many supporters might not know too much about him. I thought he worked really hard tonight and was another one who was impressive.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was outstanding. I thought he was excellent. His work rate, his desire to show for the ball, hold the ball, running behind, close people down, chase lost causes. He played really well tonight, and he was unlucky actually. He was unlucky. I think he hit the bar, didn't he? And he just put one wide. So he was unlucky, but listen, he'll get his goals, he'll get his opportunities, because you can see he's that type of player. He's hungry for game time, and he's hungry for goals as well.
How do we then take this forward? I suppose what is a massive win and a big boost for us going into Saturday?
Yeah, once again, it's another big game, big challenging game. It's not going to be easy because they're on a bit of a run, and it's a difficult place to go. But listen, we'll just prepare. We'll look at their strengths, their weaknesses as well, and just see where we believe we can exploit them a little bit, and just try and listen. If we show that desire and that hunger to go and win a football match, we'll be okay. Overall we'll be okay throughout the the remainder of the season, or how many games. We'll do all right, and sometimes that's all you want. That's all you want as a manager. You want your team and your players to show that desire, that hunger, that real workman-like attitude to go and put in a performance for themselves really, but for each other, and they did that tonight. But we've got to build on that now. We've got to keep going with that, and we've got to try and bring that into 2 games, and then 3 games, and 4 games, and go on a little bit of little bit of a run.
It's enjoyable scenes at the end then, with the fans who on cold night came out and were vocal throughout. It was just fantastic backing again.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, they have been fantastic. They've been really, really loud. You know, they've been supporting the lads. Obviously, you can sense a little bit of frustration at times, which there's no one more frustrated than me or the players at times when things go against you. But listen, they was excellent tonight, and they have been over the last couple of weeks, especially. But tonight I'm glad for them as well. I'm glad for the fans tonight. For the ones who stayed right till the end and seeing us, celebrating that comeback and that win. I'm delighted for them, and they deserve it. Because they follow us home and away excellently. So, if we can give a little bit back, and hopefully we can do it week in, week out now, at least we show that desire and that hunger. And sometimes that's all supporters want to see, that real desire to play for the badge and work hard.